What's happening, everybody? What is good? Welcome back to another live stream. We are back yet again. It is October 24th, Thursday. Market's starting to bounce back up a little bit, and got some things happening. Of course, always we got some things with XRP. My price of the XRP coin did not go lower than 50 cents. Thank you, because I would have got liquidated on all my leverage positions if that were true. Solana. How about what's going on with Solana right now? Solana making some waves, definitely going against the grain right now. It is looking really strong. And some of their, dexes are also looking good. Radium and Jupiter both up today. We'll take a look at that. We do have some meme coins moving. Always things to talk about in the meme coin market. So how about this one Solana token that I've been talking about called Moth exploded. It's up 100%. So we'll take a look at that in the video, in the live. Moth was one that I just put a video out a couple of days ago. It's up 100%. It was definitely brewing. Bitcoin on base is up a little bit. That's one we've talked about in the past. HGACESS, they've been a partner with us at the Crypto Breakfast Club. That one's up today. So we do have some things moving, some things going against the grain. And again, Solana, man. Solana continues to be a big player. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Brian in the house. What's going on, Brian? Joe Parsons, what's up, man? Suman Kumar is in the house. Linwood Jones, what's up, man? Scotty Sands, do you know of NTX, a Cardano native token? No, I do not. I do not know what that is. Hey, Zach, your video looks like you're in an old directive movie. By the way, I just figured out that meme coins are now trading on XRP Ledger. Did you know about it? No, I did not. I did not. Yeah, I need to brighten it up here. So I'm in my new spot. I'm in my new spot in my studio, but I still have a lot to do. I'm going to be putting some things together in the coming weeks. But yeah, man, we're in the new spot, which is exciting. You know, we could put the SHIB background here. We could do something like that. We could just put the Shiba Inu background like that. But yeah, we're in our new spot, so we're gonna be putting it all together. See, if I go none, there you go. That's just what's behind me right there. So that's just with no filter or whatever behind me. But yeah, man, we are in our new spot. We're going to be putting some lighting, obviously some stuff going on. This is my new studio, though. Pretty epic, actually. Pretty slick. So welcome in, guys. Appreciate you guys. Brics pay. What do you mean? What do you mean here, Larry? This XRB is total rubbish. Does nothing, moves nowhere. Well, I mean, you can look at it that way, but I look at it and say, hey, it's probably not going to go down below 50 cents. You know what I mean? And because of that, I kind of like it. I kind of like to trade XRP. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the blur? Do you guys like the blur or no blur? Let's take a vote. This is no blur behind me. The thing is, I got to take this thing off the wall. I got to get this out of my shot eventually. That's my sliding door to my bathroom over here. I wish you guys can see over here. We've got a bar set up. We've got a couch. It's pretty epic down here. We redid the whole basement, but this is going to be my studio section. I got a podcasting table over here that you can't really see. But yeah. Looks like a scary movie. It is Halloween, man. It is the month of October, right? So maybe I'm doing that on purpose, right? It is the month of October. So yeah, we got a lot to get into, guys. A lot to get into, fam. What's going on? Good morning to everybody. Good morning. I think we'll blur it out for a little while. Let's see here, just because I don't like that thing behind me. All right. Let's get into some stuff. All right, let's get into some stuff. Got the Crypto Breakfast Club starting right now. We're going to start it here in just a second, by the way. But I do want to pull up Good morning, everybody. Guys, smash the like button on your way in. You guys know the drill. Man, look at Solana right now. I mean, let's talk about Solana. Woo! You love to see it. You love to see it, man. Solana's looking bullish right now. Extremely bullish. All right, let's dive in here. Start our space up. What do y'all think? Looks like I'm going to have to get on the Wi-Fi. Hopefully this works. We got a lot to get into, guys. We're going to start the Crypto Breakfast Club. You guys know the drill. Solana at 175, though. That's a big deal, man. Solana at 175. That's very surprising, considering where this market has went yesterday. You know, we stayed green. I just tweeted out last night, Solana up over 172. Now we're at 175 this morning. It's good to see. Man, I hope I'm going to have a good enough service down here on my phone to do these spaces. That's the only thing I'm a little concerned about. I've only got one bar down here. I do have maximum bars on this phone, so let's fire it up on this phone here. Why not, right? Why not? All right, we are on Wi-Fi. All right, we've got the tunes going. I feel like we are back.
Give me something new. I want it back. It was something in the air.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is up? We are back for another Crypto Breakfast Club. And yeah, we are ready to rock and roll. It's Thursday, October 24th. Man, I'm looking at this Solana chart. I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking Solana a lot right now. We got Solana on the move up 15% in the last week. Absolutely loving it. Glad I stacked some chips there on Solana. I saw it moving against the grain yesterday when the overall market was down. And, you know, definitely like it because being back over that 170, it's been difficult. But, yeah, up at 175 now, which is awesome to see there. Got a lot of things happening in the markets. We're going to get into it, guys. There's always news. There's always stuff happening. Can't wait to get into it. We're going to be here for 2 hours like we are every single day. I know you love that music. I had to turn it back up just for you. All right, we'll cut it. We'll cut it. All right, so welcome, guys. Appreciate you guys always stepping back in the Breakfast Club. We are live on YouTube, live on X, and right here on the X Space. Major meme coin mega space. I want to get into it because we got some of the large cap meme coins making moves. Of course, we've got two meme coins right now up here as sponsors. Shout out to Ethereum. Shout out to Azumi. What a space we had yesterday, too, with the group from Paw, man. That was awesome. It went, I think, an hour over, but, man, it was well worth it. We dove into a lot yesterday. Keep in mind, tomorrow we're going to get into Caspa, a deep dive into the Caspa ecosystem, KRC20 meme coins. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a ton of fun. So can't wait for that. The overall market, Bitcoin climbing back up really nicely right now, actually, as we speak. It's closer to 68K than it is 67K. How about how fast things can flip and change in crypto? I mean, Bitcoin, just when you least expect it, right? Things can happen. In terms of the top gainers in the top 100, we've got Mew. That's cat in a dog's world. No, that's real. It's ranked number 73, almost $1 billion market cap. Cat in a dog's world, sitting up 15% up today. Popcat, man, how about that? Popcat has been an amazing story. Just under 160 right now, up 13%, riding the curtails of Solana, up 25% in the last week. I think we've got a new meme coin in the top 100. So I'm guessing this has to be a meme coin, right? What the hell is gosias maximus? It's on Solana. Gosias maximus is now ranked number 88, guys. So screw your utility tokens, screw your VC-backed whatever, because Gosias maximus just took a shit all over your utility, okay? Shout out Gosias maximus. If anybody was on that, congratulations. I was not. We do have a utility token actually up here, up double digits. Radium, one of the dexes on Solana, up 42% in the last week. So shout out to Radium for actually joining the party with all these meme coins. Then we've got Pyth Network. It's been quiet out of Pyth for a while. They're back in the top 60, up almost 10%. Same thing with Celestia. Celestia had a little run. TIA, it's in the top 60, up about 6% today. Beam has been steadily climbing. That's a gaming ecosystem. Beam is up 25% in the last week. But right beneath it, we're going right back to the meme coins. It's Dog Whiff Hat, up 6% on the day, and Whiff, making all of your utility tokens look like shit at a $2.5 billion market cap. It doesn't care. You know, I was waiting for Whiff to get on the Vegas sphere. That was supposed to happen. So apparently, I read an article way back when that a bunch of people within the Whiff community had raised like $600K to put Whiff up on the sphere in Las Vegas for like a week or something. That never really did happen, I don't think, unless it's still in the works. I don't know. We'll watch it. But then we've got Uniswap, Sui, and Solana all up about 5%. You know what? Very quietly, Aptos has been on the move too. Aptos, you know, it's slowly but surely. It's right there with Sui. Remember, Sui and Aptos, those two are very tied together. A lot of the Facebook group there branched off into Sui and Aptos. Don't forget about Aptos. It's sitting there at ranked number 21. Nobody really talks about it. Sui's really stole a lot of that thunder, but I do like Aptos. But this is about meme coins. This is about meme coins today. And you know what? Bonk doesn't give a shit about your VC-backed, your private investment of 5K. I know all too well about that. Bonk doesn't care, okay? I haven't even got my tokens from half these VCs, and I should have just put my money in fucking Bonk. I'd be good. What the fuck was I thinking? I mean, seriously. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm pretty much done with these private investments in the VC realm. Unless it's like an over-the-counter deal, I'm done. I spent last night messaging 4 or 5 groups, and they just fed me a bunch of bullshit. I'm like, you know what? I'm done with you. I'm done. I'm having a major meme coin space. I'm going all in on fucking memes. And fuck it. You know? I'll buy Bitcoin. I'm just gonna own a shit ton of Bitcoin and memes. Guys, I'm kidding, but it feels like that way sometimes. I do have some utility tokens, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have a lot more meme coins in my portfolio here heading into the meat of this bull run than I thought. And I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. So, you know, you've got Andrew Tate's tokens up 29%. It doesn't give a shit. What the hell is Shiba Bitcoin? I mean, what the fuck's... Have you guys seen... I think Binance is getting ready to list Fartcoin. What the fuck's going on here?
you're bullshit. You're feeding meme coins. Like, you're fucking gonna make no money. What's wrong?
It really feels that way, bro. It really feels that way.
Dude, the gosias maximus been out 13 days, 750 million market.
Pedro, I was raising my hand to tell you guys that Pedro came in our space and mentioned that like on Monday.
Which one?
The Maximus shit, and he also talked about it in his space also.
Jesus, I hated that.
He called that a few times on the show, and we were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then he also called it on his show. I was in the room for that. He was like, "You got to look at this glue shit," because he talked for an hour. So like the last 3 minutes of his speech, he was like, "Oh, glue to this Maximus," or whatever the fuck it is. So he did call that on our space.
So I ran the contract. It's clean as a whistle too. I just ran it. I'm like, fuck, how did I miss this shit?
Hey guys, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but there's an interesting thing about the gosias. I was going to say Pedro talked about it a lot. It's actually, don't quote me on any of this, but the story behind it is that the guys running it are like kind of bigwigs in the AI space, and they sort of like had AI craft up the entire game plan of the token. So it's sort of like this weird AI run meme coin. Again, I don't know the whole story. Pedro can speak to it a lot more, but yeah, sorry, that's why I just wanted to butt in because it's really an interesting story behind that token. I haven't had a chance to really dig into it, but yeah.
Yes, Pedro called it multiple times.
So one thing I noticed, Zach, you said it's been out 13 days, right?
Yeah.
So one thing I noticed, dude, this thing's already listed on HTX. It's already listed on BitGet. It's already listed on Gate.io. It's already on crypto.com. And then, of course, it's on all the shitty exchanges, too. It's on Bank. It's on Bitmart. That just is what it is, guys. Mexi, they're the exchanges anybody can get on, whatever. But, the fact that they're on HTX, BitGet, Gate, and crypto.com, these guys are coming in hot. That's pretty impressive.
They actually got listed today. They started in the futures for Bing X2 on their platform today. So they just launched on Bing X today for their futures.
There you go. Bing X is a pretty big exchange. A lot of volume there. It's pretty wild. It's crazy. Why? What if you are well funded? Why sit there and build something for 2 years when you could just create gosias maximus and get in the top 100? Fuck everybody.
Yeah, that's it. I'm watching the token. Yeah, fuck everyone. That's what I'm in the market cap. Fuck everyone. It's like 700
800 million right now. 800 million.
760. Yeah, 767.
And the liquidity is fire. 18 million. I could easily cheat out of that and not get any kind of.
Yeah, it's only paid. It's only up 722% in the last month, so it's doing moderately well.
In 13 days,
I'm not mad. I'm just having fun.
No, he's pissed off because of the private investment bullshit and then waiting for utility to make some fucking popcorn in a year.
There is a little animosity there, yeah. You might be able to hear that coming through. There is a little animosity there just from some conversations I was trying to have last night. Dude, I don't even want to get into it. I'm not one to throw shade, and I'm not going to call names out or all that. But guys, it's a crazy world out there, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Zach, real quick. Something very important happened, and I gotta speak on it, right? No, listen. This is very important, and honestly, this is normally the Crypto Breakfast Club, but today, this is an intervention for Mar. Last night on a space, Mar got all fired up, right? And this is recorded, and I got witnesses. Mike was in there, Crypto Postman was in there, a whole bunch of people were in there. Matasco was in there, I think Larry was in there for a minute, and Mar said, "I'm fucking fired up. I'm off the bro. Where's Zach? Get him in the room." And I said, "Whoa, Mar, you're on Viagra. You're requesting another man, Zach, to come in the room with you. What is going on?" So now the space is an intervention.
What sounds of that?
We need Mar on the mic.
Yo,
Listen, for all you clowns, Zach is an educated person. He understands that Viagra is not just for one thing. You know, it's also for blood pressure. Okay, I was suffering from blood pressure because I was getting heated up, so I had to drink a fucking Viagra. And I asked, "Where's Zach?" You know, about the whole issue with It's that simple. It just happened that Viagra also helps me on other things too, but it's mostly for blood pressure. But I understand Zach. You know, he takes it normal because he's an educated person. He's not like you clowns. You're thinking other things. You know, you dirty mind.
I think that was the most positive I heard you your whole life talking in a space, Mario. You were totally happy.
You know what I want to sponsor from? I want to sponsor from Blue Chew. Everybody's sponsored by fucking Blue Chew now. Let me get a Blue Chew sponsor. Who do I got?
Now, it would have been weird if I would have said, "Let me take a gas station boner pill." That would have been more
I don't think it's that different. Viagra, boner pill, it's the same thing.
Bro, if I see another Blue Chew commercial, bro, I'm buying that shit.
I can get you
that shit. I got to.
You want to in the basement eating Blue Chew by himself in his new studio.
What are you doing this weekend? Well,
Zach, I'm serious. Want to get in touch with the Blue Chew team?
Yeah, bro.
We can get Crypto Breakfast Club.
That would
be sponsor us. Mainly Zach and Mar, you know.
That would be dope, man.
You can get a special Mar edition for the holidays of Blue Chew. You know, that'd be.
Hey, I'm down, man. I'm down. Larry, what's going on with these Memecoins, man?
Get in touch with their BD. Their BD's in touch with one of my friends, influencer Cole Gonzalez, has been in the space for a long time.
I know Cole. Yeah.
Yeah. So me and Cole talk every day. They he's in. They hit him up all the time. So if you let me try to work that out, that'd be sick. I can't believe
it. Down.
Zach, real quick, man. Especially if Larry's in here, man. You got to try to get in Keystone in your space. Yesterday, the CEO from Keystone was saying his story, how it all started in a bar, talking about Bitcoin. It's fucking amazing, bro. And he, the space was actually about integrating now Cardano into their with a wallet or something. So I don't know if you got a chance to hear it, but yeah.
No, Mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to them today or tomorrow.
But do you want some big alpha, Zach? First time for Crypto Breakfast Club. Do you want to hear something really big? Why I mentioned Brics Pay?
Yeah.
Do you want me to drop?
Yeah. Let's hear it.
If you can, you better bulk up on Tether because Brics Pay is coming. They have their own blockchain and it's going to integrate 7 more new nations. But beyond that, besides CBDC and all that, if you choose to hold Tether, this is not financial advice. This is very educated speculation. The Tether will have a buying advantage on Brics Pay when it comes out here very shortly. Just saying, USDT and anything that's on Tether will have precedence over USDC on Brics Pay. And Brics Pay is going to be huge because, people are worrying about SWIFT being overturned. SWIFT, that's why SWIFT made that early announcement with Union Pay on XRP, but I think they're all going to work together. But better put some USDT aside because it will give you a better buying position for sure on many and off ramp and on ramp. That's huge alpha, bigger than Sonium, bigger than all the other shit.
I love it, bro.
For sure. So
that's what you were talking about on the live stream. I got you,
bro. It's fucking huge. Today, Putin announced with Xi Jinping that they're going with a streamlined approach that's crypto friendly, not political rhetoric. They're already instituting that. China and the GCC have implemented their crypto policy together, created the law together, and their on-ramp and off-ramp policies for the last 2 years. And they made the announcement to add 7 new nations, to Brics.
Do you think this bodes well, Larry, for what the United States may or may not do now with crypto? I mean, do you think this forces their hand a little bit?
Yeah, that's why if you look at the timing of this announcement, it really puts pressure on them to consult to that photo. I sent you that picture, Zach, of the pleading that said that the SEC defaulted on one of the 3, either the litigation or the countersuit or the charges against Ripple itself, right? They defaulted all of a sudden, And lots of other decisions that are hanging the balance are at last minute continuance are also defaulting as well. It's had a huge impact the last 2 days on law enforcement policy. And another big alpha is, I told you that people thought, the FBI bust was done, and that they're done going through exchanges and projects. The FBI has arrested 4 more people, 2 from market makers and 1 meme project, yesterday and today. And that hasn't been released on the news yet, from the initial FBI sting that went against the four market makers in Saitama. So they are actively making more arrests and will be putting out more Wells notice. That happened today and yesterday. I was told by someone from one of the market makers that they made 2 more arrests on their team stateside, and will continue to make more arrests in Singapore, Hong Kong, and are working on, some on mainland China. Just some more alpha there. So yeah, and those are including those memes that I put on that list. I showed you that list that was on from the market maker for GotBit. Those are the ones that are from that FOIA from the finance ministry here in China. So they are on that hot take list as well. So if you revert back 2 or 3 spaces ago, I provided that list. Have a look. It's going to really shake things up. So good thing there's some more projects that are in the top 100, because some of them are going to get shaken down. You're going to see a mountain of FUD within the next 2 weeks, right before election time. They're going to try to get it in on policy side while they can to try to get some more money. But beyond that, this announcement from Brics and their policy on what their preferred currencies are going to be for stables is really accelerating the time frame for U.S. and for Europe and OPEC to make some decisions instead of fucking around this whole time, which is good for us. It's good for the market. It's going to be bullish for example, XRP, for many of the stables and some of the, just all tokens in general, the 4 foundational tokens. And you've seen Binance has really picked it up. Binance Blockchain Week is happening on the 30th and 31st. I'm supposed to go speak there. I just don't know if I'm going to go there or not, but they're going to make a major announcement based on the Brics policy as well, and them re-entering North American markets. So lots of alpha right there. And that's just educated speculation, but it's facts.
Larry, how do you see XRP performing if Donald Trump gets elected?
Oh, I see it performing tremendously because it's the only ones that have the letter of intent and MOUs from all the banks, and that are acceptable and that are bonded with the Treasury and the SEC that meet all the requirements. And they're the main bridgeway for, like, again, SWIFT and UnionPay. Without this, they're the only ones that have it. If they didn't have that, then there would really be no bridge or architecture going forward to having some semblance of off-ramp and on-ramping in CBDC from OPEC and the US to Brics. It's essential. So I'm not giving any financial advice, but it doesn't matter who gets elected at this point now, Mar, because Brics is going to do what they want to do.
Yeah, I just see like an opportunity probably on a trade with XRP, right? If Donald Trump gets elected, might get a little dump because of them, endorsing Kamala and not Trump.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a little bit. That's it's going to be a good position to DCA back into if that's the thing.
You know what I was wondering about that with Mar? I put this out in my video. This is maybe tinfoil hat, but maybe not. Is that a play by Chris Larson, or do you think that's a play where, like, hey, if Kamala gets in, we donated to her campaign, so like help us out.
We're good.
You know what I'm saying? And like, if Trump gets in, we don't have to donate over there because he's crypto friendly. I don't know.
No, you know what it was, Zach? It's because they had external pressure from the powers that be, and she's a former prosecutor with deep relationships with all the enforcement body, both from the IRS, SEC, and the Treasury. When they endorsed her, they endorsed her whole lobby. All of them are in line with her lobby. That's one thing. But yeah, I think it's a very strategic play. I think that it was a lesser of two evils strategy.
Yeah.
a friend of my friend, an enemy of my enemy is a friend of my friend, etc. You know,
Exactly.
it's really what they did. It's just really smart, to be honest. I didn't understand it at first. At first, I just had a lot of negative connotation because I was like, damn, you are making your living from people like us, but then you fuck us by endorsing someone that's not with it, you know. And now it's just with it because they need that flexible liquidity, right?
Yeah.
Because if you look at Polymarket, it's not looking so hot, which is a good thing for crypto in general. But beyond that, though, they're both like moderates now at this point because they have no choice. That's what's on the pulse of the people. Outside of the lobby and outside of the Electoral College, they have to be on what the pulse of the people are. And the pulse right now is unified banking, unified CBDC, and a mixed consolidation of both digital and fiat currencies, because they know fiat currencies will go extinct at this point, so they have to find a way to integrate to retain some modicum of control. And that's why Brics is really applying the pressure right now. No one knew that they were going to, in wartime right now, that they would make these type of announcements. And actually, it's good because it's actually bringing some structure and a roadmap for some peaceful resolutions based on the economic incentive, you know. So that's another way. We all here that are involved in DeFi really have to spread the narrative that DeFi is one of the big reasons why peace is attainable through money, regardless of government or politics, right? And that's what Brics is allowing. We wouldn't even have the roadmap for some of these integrations to peace without that. That's really what changed Saudi Arabia's direction. They're really all about war on Qatar, not Qatar, but on the Yemen, and continuing their low intensity conflict there. Brics put a stop to that because China and Russia said, hey, you know, what are we doing? And it allowed Russia to be a little bit more, a little more tolerant. But now we have a war in the Middle East that we need to quell. And Brics might be this Brics agreement may be the best chance for them to apply economic pressure through banking, and through commerce to stop. So, I mean, it's good news as far as I'm concerned. I'm not into politics. I'm into the saving as many human lives as possible based on what motivates people, and money is the number one motivator, no matter what anyone says, right? So when you support DeFi, you support peace. It might not be the cleanest ways to peace, but it's better than people getting carpet bombed to extinction. It's the truth.
No, 100%. Guys, there's some big news, actually. I'm just reading, too. So I want to bring this. This is good. It's all good with the macro. I do want to get our Zoomy up here and get into a meme coin conversation because it is wild, man, like what's happening right now in memes. And obviously here on the Breakfast Club, we cover it all. We've got so many great minds. Larry comes in here dropping alpha every day. Mars got a pulse on everything. Zach and Paid and everybody, man. I mean, this is what it's all about, man. So some news real quick. Just in, Kraken Crypto Exchange to launch its own blockchain in 2025. That is interesting. And then there's some big news coming out of the Cardano summit. More native assets securely between Cardano and Bitcoin. Bitcoin can now use smart contracts, can verify transactions, and interact with other blockchains. Secure, trustless bridges between Bitcoin and Cardano. So there is some big news for the ADA folks. There you go, Paid.
That's why my hand was up. I was actually about to talk about that.
Yeah, I just saw Dan Gambardello's tweet. And there was one other piece. I think I lost it. I'll find it here again. There was one other piece that I wanted to say. But Zach, what's up, man? And then we'll get over to Michael, and then I want to hear from our one of our sponsors, Zoomy.
Yeah, no, Zach, I also want to say Sylvester Stallone is up here. He's also one of our sponsors for Think. So we got 3 of them today.
Hell yeah.
I want to throw that out there. So he's in here. If you do want to speak during space, just throw your hand up. But that's one of the plays I called a while. I forgot what. God, crypto just blends every day. Maybe a week ago or so.
I remember, yeah.
That shit mooned. And feel free to post, any of the sponsors, post up to the Jumbotron, the bubble, and hit that comment section and rate the shit out of this. It only helps your projects. It helps everyone
Let's go.
grow. And get eyes on you. So I'll shut up now, but that's what I want to say. We got 3 sponsors today. So freaking epic stuff.
Let's go. Hey, I put a video out too. This was a video I did for YouTube. It was a meme coin called Moth on Solana. I don't know if you guys saw that video. I didn't post it on X, but I posted it on YouTube. Moth, shout out to them. They're up 103%. I called the bottom there. There was some nice reversal starting to happen a couple of days ago. They're up 100%. So if anybody got on that, congrats. But hey, let me hear from Izumi. Man, the technical difficulties yesterday were brutal, but we're glad to have you up here. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I was just trying to go back a little bit with the whole Saitama thing, the topic. I'm really, really glad that, measures are being taken because, one thing is to not know what you're doing and the other one is doing things wrong and trying to scam your community and, planning it all from the beginning and then just investing a lot of money into getting it adopted so that you can just dump on your community and for meme coins in general, like you start, if you are not a serial launcher and you just, for example, just CTO the way that we did, you don't really know the intricacies. And like, even if you are 100% clean and you mean to build, there are some moves that you have to know that even if you're doing them with a positive intention, they can be seen as wrong and they can even be illegal. Like, for example, we have been considering doing some volume bots and try to market make, but in the end, we decided not to do it because in the end, it could be considered market manipulation. And you can see it in our chart. When we pump, we get $100,000 volume in a day, but when we are not running, our volume is like 15,000, and then people are like, "Oh, your volume is so low." Yes, of course, because we are not doing anything to fake volume, and things are going to be this way until the market picks Izumi up, and the fair value is reflected on the chart. But in the meantime, we're not doing anything that could be considered immoral or illegal. And in the end, all of the projects out there, the meme coins that are trying to build, they're doing something similar or doing exactly the same. But I would advise anyone who just CTOs meme coin or is launching a meme coin to just get some advice. I know it's costly. I did it in Mexico, which is where I live, so it's a little bit cheaper, but at least get some consulting, because even if you're doing things with the right intentions, it could be considered illegal. And in the end, nobody might notice, but if you want to build a $100 million project or $1 billion meme coin, people are going to notice you and they're going to look back on how you started and they're going to scrutinize every single move you made. So just base yourself on transparency and get someone who knows what they're doing in the legal side so that you don't fall into, these gray areas where you might think, oh yeah, let's get a volume, but because it attracts attention. Yeah, but it could be considered, market manipulation. And big projects right now, $300 million projects started like this, and they are getting scrutinized right now because of this.
There's a list of memes. I don't mean to interrupt again, but I provided a list of memes that are going to go through right now, and some of those are on the top 100. I don't want to fade anyone's bags. It's not my intention, but it's like Izumi said, man, it's real. More arrests happened today. People thought the shit was done. It's not going to be done until probably the election seasons, and they have to have a narrative of enforcement. So it's political as much as it is enforcement driven.
Where's that list?
Yo, did you do you want me to drop it in here again, Zach, or do you want me to send it to you again?
Yeah,
I'll do that.
Setting up all my lighting as we speak in the studio, guys. But if you hear shit rattling around, messing around with stuff, go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, just you guys let you know, FOMO week number 4 is coming for Dione after mainnet launch on the 31st. And, they've done this. This is the 4th time, formal week number 4. And every time they do formal week, they pump like fuck because they come out with big news, And I jumped into a trade at 60.0066 on a Dione trade. I mean, it hasn't been pumping before the mainnet, so it doesn't look like it's going to be any of the buy the rumor, sell the news bullshit. So we might get a pump after mainnet and on formal week. Now, they say formal week was going to be in November. They'll probably drag it to like the middle of November. But just look out because every time they got formal week, they pump like hell. And they do it like every 6 months. And, I've been around it for almost more than 2 years already.
Yeah, Mar, I talked to Parth today. It's coming mid-November for sure. It'll be a little bit of a delay, but I talked to Parth from Dione today. So it's going to come, bro. But, Zach, it's on March 11th. And then I also put that default judgment from the judge on XRP from Ripple from SEC. I sent you the document header. So look on March 11th and look for yesterday in your DM, and you'll see both of what you need. It's in your my direct message to you already.
Awesome, bro. Let's hear from Michael, man. Michael's been waiting, and then we'll get over to some of our sponsors. What's up, Michael?
Hey, good morning. What's up, Zach? How you doing, man? Good morning, man. Hope you guys are having good breakfast today. Me, it's a little bit of oatmeal with peanut butter and honey, just FYI, just let you guys know. But with that being said, trading's doing good. I'm going to say a couple of things. I'm going to say it nicely, Zach. Just not causing any rush, just saying things. Take like 2 seconds. One will be about Mara, about how the story needs to get explained clearly, right? Transparency. The other one was just FYI, whatever happened into your space yesterday with Kendu, I had a space posted before the ruckus happened in yours. A lot of the community were talking and asking questions of what's going on. I'm going to put Kendu Dev on the list because what he did yesterday, how he came out to my space is recorded, being very nicely and calling him a piece of shit. How he disrespected retards, me and a lot of people in the space. I opened this space and it was ridiculously. I sent pictures to paid and a lot of people of half the community coming up and saying that they've been talked shit to and can do spaces, put down, belittled men and women. And they even came up to the space saying, thank you for asking these questions, because anytime we ask a question, we're getting put down and we can't even do anything like that. He came to the space ridiculously, disrespecting me from the beginning. I was trying to ask nicely and trying to ask the questions. Then he came out with some left field shit, talking about he partied with the money, all this other stuff, try to ask why he's not doxxed, all kinds of stuff, right? Then about a couple hours later, after all this stuff, this whole community trying to kumbaya him, right? A lot of people coming out. Long story short, I'm going to shut up. This is what happened. He sent a picture later on in the day trying to dox himself. He still looks like a Chester and a piece of shit in my eyes. I'm going to put him on the list of STC because I called the STC out when they got before they even got filed. I was getting heads up about a year ago from Mathematic that they were already in court, that they were not even allowed to come out to these spaces for 2 years. From Manny and Russ, that's what the shit was happening. I was giving everybody insight. So I'm going to say it like this, and I'm going to say it nicely. Sorry, Zach, but that dude, he needs to get put on the list for the FBI. Fuck what he's going through, how he is, and then what the community, they don't understand. It's a slow rug pull, just like STC. So with that being said, sorry, I love the community. I don't like the dev. It needs to be maybe a CTO or takeover or whatever the situation may be, and that's it. But as for Mar, dude, Zach, it's a recorded space. I don't know what happened. He was frustrated with the whole thing. He popped like 5 boner pill e-news, right? Talking about he buying them for $20 a pop. And then he was saying that he was so hard and happy he needed you in the space because he was on the That was the worst conversation that any of us ever heard in our life coming out of Mar's mouth, and we were very concerned. And he was yelling out the top of the head, "Where's fucking Zach? Where's Zach? Get up in the room. I'm on Viagra." Oh my God, Zach, it's recorded. Someone needs to bring a clip, and so we need to do an intervention on Mar. Maybe 1 Viagra per day. He's popping them like fucking horse pills and shit, man. Love you, Zach. Everybody have a wonderful day. And yeah, at the end of the day, fuck that fool from Kendu. Love the community, but the devs keeps the shit. And Zach called it.
You know, I think Zach was always the only one that caught the one thing I did say when that guy was I think he was on the he wasn't there anymore, the CEO or whatever, where I said, look, like you should post something that you're retarded too, because you're the one that sent $100,000 to a fake exchange account. So that's more retarded than anything, you know. But yeah, man, and listen, Michael, I said it. I take my Viagra for my blood pressure, not my. What? I don't understand the correlation between Viagra and blood pressure. Like it doesn't correlate.
Blood pressure goes up with the pill, Mar. Well, why were you calling Zach out all crazy, dropping 5 pills, talking about? I mean, the way you were calling him is like when you are automatically at the peak of the pill, you were trying to bring him in for some reason. I have no blood pressure. Calls nobody at the peak of your pill. The way you were calling him was like you needed him. Like you really needed him for some reason. It wasn't crypto, Zach. The way you were saying it was not crypto, Zach.
All right, let's keep it moving because I don't know what to say or what to do about any of this. But I do know one thing: Azumi's up about 15% today. Shout out to them; they're up over 615K market cap. Love it. Shout out to them; they're a sponsor with us for a month. That chart's looking very, very nice since September 16th, since their launch. So shout out to Azumi, back up today. A little bit of a pullback yesterday to be expected. Obviously, they had the massive pump 2 days ago when we had them on the space. That was day one. They almost hit $1 million market cap, but that overall chart on the daily looks really, really good. So shout out to Azumi. I want to get over to Sylvester Stallone about this Think token, and then I see Ethereum down there too. We got 3 sponsors up here. So Sylvester, tell us, man, what's going on with the Think token? I'm going to pull it up on the live here and let the people take a look at it who are watching us on YouTube and X. But fill us in, man. What's going on with this Think token?
Well, how's it going? First of all, hope y'all are doing well. Appreciate you having me up here. I've been in chats with Zach for a while. So, we're just trying to build. We're a CTO. We took over the project when we realized we were initially being farmed. We just put in a lot of work and did everything we could to get some recognition. And we were starting to climb. We hit I think $185,000 market cap. And then all of a sudden, we had that God candle that you see, which was actually an artist in the space. His name's Simo.eth. And he accidentally went to buy 7 SOL of the project, and he ended up hitting max. So devastating day for him. He ended up trying to sell as quick as possible. But he went from, I think, around $170,000 buy to selling for around $58,000. So his portfolio, so we're trying to do what we can to get this market cap back up and do something to help him out. He's a great artist. Simo, SIMO.eth. I'll pin a post up top. We're basically trying to fill the wick for Simo because he got devastated, and it sucks to see that. People had sell limit orders in, and he got wrecked. And we're here to, get people to think about helping us out to help Simo because, we're here to change the way people think in the space. There's a lot of shitty actors in the space and people that take advantage of shit like that. And I don't know if I could do it. I think if I had a sell limit order in and someone made a mistake like that, I'd probably give them their money back and just try to make my profits elsewhere. I don't think I could do that to somebody.
That's crazy, bro. So I got the chart pulled up. I could see what you're saying. So that big green wick on October 17th is what you're talking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys launched back in early September 4th. About 1.8K holders right now. Decent volume, 36K in volume. I'm seeing about a 327K market cap right now. I know Zach called it pretty early there. So, wow, that's wild, man. I don't know if I've ever heard anything like that. That's crazy.
It's crazy. And the contract's clean. Just want to throw that.
It's one of those you can't buy narratives, like I sold my Bitcoin for a pizza and,
Now it's worth fucking millions, but you know, that's one of those narratives you can't buy in crypto. So along with the iconic meme of the guy pointing at his head, you have that on top of the narrative, and I think it's got unbelievable potential for the bull run. And we're actually trying to get in touch with the guy, Coyote Wumi is his name. No, he's not Eddie Murphy. I've had somebody say they thought he was Eddie Murphy for the longest time, but it's not. It's actually a preacher out in London. So he changed his life. We're trying to get in touch with him and get him some tokens. So if anybody knows him, send me his information and get him in touch with me. We want to get him some tokens.
That's good stuff, man. It is good to see you guys are up 27% today. We got the chart pulled up on the live stream. So we've got over 600 people live with us on YouTube and X. So shout out to everybody listening. Take a look at it, guys. Hop into their community. I've got their Twitter pulled up too here. It's at @ThinkOnSol_. @ThinkOnSol_. So check them out. Give them a look. They're definitely down there in a range where you could definitely make some gains, especially even if they just get back to a mill or two. So, yeah, glad to have you guys up here, man. And feel free to jump in the conversation as we keep things rolling, bro.
I appreciate it, guys. I'm actually at work. I think the last space I was in at work, and you couldn't hear me because I was in a warehouse. But I'm going to be listening in while I'm working. Thanks for the time.
Awesome, man. Yeah, we'll be trying to get more people in the TG, get more people to follow Twitter, get more eyeballs on what you guys got cooking. It sounds interesting. Again, guys, think about it. Think on Sol. Definitely take a look. Just think about it. Think about it. Well, what's that one dude? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Oh, would you just look at it? Look at that ocean right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, would you just look at that? Would you just think about it? All right. So your Ethereum, our other sponsor down there. What's going on? Is it AI Wolf on the mic today?
Yeah, it's me this morning.
Oh, shit. Where's
Rob?
Rob?
I heard Mar last night. It was the craziest shit I ever heard.
Hashtag where's
Mar's
Rob?
mouth. So, no, yeah, Rob's sick today, so I'm playing hooky for him. So
All right.
I got to fill in the blanks, I got to work and do my other stuff. But, yeah, man, Mar last night was crazy, dude. He said your name and Viagra all in the first one sentence. So we'll leave it at that or whatever. We'll get back over to what we were talking about. So, I am glad Solana is up, even though we're out on that chain right now. And I'm glad what's going on over here at Ethereum. We got a lot of activity going on over here. The community is building. There's a lot of fun going on here. Everybody's getting crazy, making these crazy, stupid memes. It's just fun, man. It's great to be part of this community. It's something I've never been able to be part of yet, and I'm actually experiencing what we should be experiencing in crypto, fun and something positive, you know what I mean? And that's what, the dev is trying to make. You guys all know it's Rob and that stuff, and I'll talk him up. He's a good guy. I've talked to him on the side, and of course, I'm in this space because of his story, you know what I mean? So it's kind of cool to be here in this space and actually kind of have him as my dev because, you guys know the experiences I've been through so far, you know what I mean? So it's kind of nice to be in this space right now. Our chart's down a little bit, but I think it's because everybody's sick, so not everybody's working. It's just a little bit of us right now, just kind of trying to keep things active and keep things going the way that it should be. So we're out here working it, man. We're out here getting things done. But that GOAT token that Pedro was talking about, I was looking on that because it was up 200% in my wallet this morning when I woke up. So I went to go look at my phone, and then there was a notification saying that BITUNIX had just launched it on their platform. So that probably was last night that it actually happened, since their morning is our day before. So I'm sure it's been working since yesterday. So it always seems like when something launches on that platform, there's a lot of activity that comes from it, at least for the first 24 hours. And that GOAT token's been pumping since everybody's been talking about it. I just bought a little bit when Pedro said something or whatever, so I've watched it a little bit. But I'm happy with the way everything's going right now, man. So it's just been a good day. I'm gonna keep it short right now. I got a lot going on.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, that's what it takes, man, in this crazy market. Just gotta grind, gotta show up every day, for sure. So who else we got down here? Gas station, huh?
We went to Izumi, but Izumi didn't really talk about Izumi. It talked about the just people getting arrested with the FBI. I want to hear from the original Nero.
Yeah, let's get into it. Izumi.
Hey, yeah. So, I'm going to try to come here every single day. So I don't want to be repetitive or be like a monologue or whatever. So I'm just going to tell you guys that on Monday, we launched, well, we didn't launch because the shelter was already there. We partnered with a Mexican shelter, dog shelter, and they changed their name to Izumi Dog Shelter. And it's going to be awesome because then people and projects are going to be able to donate to dog shelters in crypto and, not just sell their token, swap for USDT, swap for fiat, and then do a donation on their local currency, but they're going to be able to just do it on their native token or an ETH. And, this actually opens a door for, more donations first, but also more adoption, because these dog shelters are going to be, well, I think dog shelters because we have 7 in the pipeline before the end of the year around the world. And people are going to be able to donate to any specific shelter they want to, because it's in their country or they know the owner or whatever, but also they're going to be able to donate to the it's going to be a company, a non-profit company that will receive these donations. It's going to be a legal entity. I'm looking into where to set it up. If anyone knows anything about this, I'm looking at Malta, Panama, or Abu Dhabi.
Emirates.
Well, not, yeah. So it's going to be great. Go ahead, Larry.
Yeah,
stuff.
you want to set up Emirates and not in Abu Dhabi or in Dubai either. You want to set up in Ras Al Khaimah and do business out of Dubai and Business Bay. If you want, you can DM me and I can try to help make that process more feasible, and you don't get taxed like $30,000 or $40,000 by all the mid marketers that will try to fix you up with their connection, because I could just get you in touch with the right people at the bank and the government there. So that's a fringe benefit from coming on the Crypto Breakfast Club, man. I'll just get you hooked up, man.
Let's go. Yeah, I'll definitely send you a DM, man. That's exactly what I was speaking about at the beginning. You need to get people with you that know what they're doing. I obviously don't know everything about crypto and legal and marketing and business, etc. So you just have to get the right people with you to make things happen. So thank you very much. But yeah, really excited about this. I don't know. I did my research and I didn't find, but I as far as I know, there are no other shelters that are directly linked to crypto, that accept crypto, and that are part of the meme coin community and the crypto space in general. So I'm really excited. We're gonna send a video probably next Monday of how the first shelter looks after some investment from my own pocket, not from the marketing wallet, because and the dogs and all of these. And the cool thing is that we're gonna do a lot of Web2 videos to get people interested in crypto through dogs, through shelters, through stories about how we saved some dogs and we found them a home. The work is not going to be done just by saving the dogs from the streets, but also finding them a proper home and getting updates every single week, etc. And then all of the revenue that we generate from Web2 is going to be used. I'm still defining where, but it's either going to do buybacks, it's either going to become like a raindrop for the holders, it's either going to be, investing in other projects. I don't know. I'm still defining this, but the layer 0 is the community, and we are a meme token, but we have like an entity outside, which is a shelter, which will have their own website, their own, separated from the meme coin, that will feed the meme coin. So yeah, really excited.
Izumi, I need you to get to 150 mil next week. Thank you.
Let's go. I want to be at 100 million before the peak bull market, so that I can push the community to get to 1 billion. Like 150 million by next week, that would be amazing. But the backlash and the drop afterwards would be huge. So, but I think it's feasible to say in the next 3 months before end of year, hopefully the blow of top hasn't happened, we are sitting at $100 million, steady, solid, no huge dumps, so that we are positioned as the best better play for Nero and the the, the wholesome meme that people want to get in.
Hey guys, I'm going to bring this right back to meme coins, I promise. But a couple of big news stories. Just want to always kind of just highlight and update you guys as we're all hanging out every morning. So, Litecoin ETF approval. Charlie Lee, the founder of Litecoin, says it's going to happen very soon. Quote, express confidence in the upcoming approval of a Litecoin ETF following Canary Capital's recent LTC ETF application. We talked about that on the Breakfast Club. Shout out to Larry. He called that. Was all over it. I bought some Litecoin. I'm not going to lie. Not financial advice. I got a bag now. First time I've ever owned it. So,
do you want some more Litecoin? Do you want some more Litecoin Alpha?
Yeah. What? Yeah. 100%. What do we got?
Not one ETF, but 3 ETFs. And remember, I said that there's 3 banks that are going to go ham on Litecoin as their POW because it doesn't have the barrier of entry on, units per cost at the retail level. So, Litecoin's still affordable enough to invest on ETF on fractionals. It doesn't have all the layer 2 or layer 3 challenges that, that Bitcoin has. So it's going to be, a lot more accessible. So not giving anyone financial advice, but probably should buy some more. And there will be another Litecoin product coming out. Also, you mentioned the Kraken's blockchain that's coming out. But, you also, if you're going to mention them, you got to mention Unichain because Unichain is going to be in, direct liquidity is going to be layer agnostic. But going back, though, the safer alternative is going to be PawChain with what they're developing. I know they were here yesterday, but, they're just different ends to a different means, right? Or different means to a different end, or the same ends. But Litecoin's also going to be offering another financial product as well besides the ETFs. We talked about Rivers offering a yield to earn on the dollar versus Bitcoin. A similar product will be coming out for Litecoin in conjunction with the ETF. So you can mix your flavors, I guess. So just heads up on Litecoin there. Mining, I converted 20 more miners to Litecoin today, this morning, as a matter of fact. At our proof of work mining facility in Ethiopia. So I'm bullish on that.
Love it, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, great insights. So I've never owned Litecoin before, and it kind of gets laughed about as like, oh, it's forgotten. But sometimes those are the best investments, right? When nobody's talking about it, there's shit happening behind the scenes, and all of a sudden it pumps like crazy, and everybody's like, what the hell was that? I didn't see it coming. Well, if you've been on the Crypto Breakfast Club long enough, you know that we try to get out in front of things. Speaking of getting out in front, Grayscale just put a tweet out 30 minutes ago. Grayscale XRP Trust is open to eligible accredited investors seeking exposure to XRP, which powers the XRP ledger, a distributed network used for cross-border payments. We know when Grayscale puts out trusts, they want to turn those into ETFs. So I don't think it's a matter of well, what the hell is that saying? It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. There it is. So overused, but there you go. The other thing is Chainlink. Breaking. Chainlink joins forces with 8 industry giants to launch an AI-powered initiative set to conquer unstructured financial data. Want to know about another coin that's maybe flying under the radar, that's maybe severely undervalued, that's an infrastructure play that's been around for a really long time? Chainlink is it, man. I think it got what's about $50 last cycle, the all-time high. I think this is so undervalued. I think it's one of those ones you could just buy, hold, sleep well at night, and eventually there's going to be some fair value that works its way back into Link.
Chainlink's Oracle is going to be used by the 2 others that you just mentioned, by the way. And we mentioned, you remember I mentioned their diversification on your show from Shanghai Blockchain Summit with the 2 videos I posted from Defung ETH from Chainlink and from Andy from Chainlink. And we mentioned it here on Crypto Breakfast Club last week, what we're talking about right now. I'm not saying, but I'm saying it goes down here. I try to bring the best that I can. And I love doing it here because, it's corroborated a few days later. You get the alpha all the time. So it's just educated rumors that just happen to be facts later. No financial advice, but yeah, come to Crypto Breakfast Club, hang out, and watch what you see in the next 2 days when I get permission to drop a little more. It's going to be more melting. Yeah. So,
Uh-oh.
yeah, 2 days. Yeah.
Guys, we're only an hour in, and I mean, think about all the great stuff that's already been dropped here. So if you guys haven't dropped a like on this, if you're on the live stream, if you guys haven't retweeted or reposted, I guess you could say, if you haven't liked it on YouTube, let's fire that up. If you haven't shared the room, share the space, please do so. It does help us out. We want to get more people in here and get everybody in the know. But the space is mostly about meme coins. We'll take it back in that direction, but we're always trying to hit on everything. You know, not a meme coin, but we've had them up on the show before, man, and I think we helped send them the first big run-up that they had. Have you guys been looking at Bitcoin on Base? I've been trying to get a hold of Brian to get them as a main sponsor on the Breakfast Club, but Bitcoin on Base, if you guys remember, if you've been with us for a while, they ran up to a $10 million market cap. Actually, no, what was it? 20,
It was
30?
like 30. It was
Yeah.
30.
They went parabolic after coming on the Breakfast Club. And they are up right now. The last 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the last 5 days. Look at the last 5 green candles. They're back up to an $8.5 million market cap. I was checking all my holdings this morning, going through all my wallets, as I do every morning, just kind of seeing where things are, and was pleasantly surprised that I had a nice bag of Bitcoin on Base still in there, and that was up nicely. And so that one is heading in the right direction, up 24% today. HGACESS, they've been a long-time partner with us as well here on the Breakfast Club. Had a nice run up all the way into the 5s there and pulled back down the last 4 or 5 days. They're back up 32% today. So shout out to HGACESS. That's kind of a meme coin in that Pepe narrative. It's a long-standing meme, HGACESS. You can look it up on that website, Know Your Memes, and you can find out a little bit more about HGACESS and how long it's been around. Some of those original meme coins, I think, do have a good potential to have staying power in the bull run. Let's see here. Anything else standing out? I mentioned Moth, made a video about them. They're exploding today. Love it.
Zach, Bitcoin on Base gave us a shout out yesterday. I was on Crypto G Space, and they were like, "Oh, I just want to give a huge shout out to the Breakfast Club because they were talking about us at like 800K or whatever."
Love it.
And we went up to 30 mil, so they gave us that little shout out. So hopefully they answer a DM or two. You know?
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. I know they were working out some funding and things like that, but man, yeah, we'd love to have them on as a long-term partner. I really was impressed with what they've got cooking over there. Just genuinely impressed by Brian and their kind of whole narrative with Bitcoin on Base. They're basically creating Bitcoin on Base. I mean, it's exactly what they're doing. Everything is pretty much identical to what Bitcoin has done, and then they're trying to build it on the Base chain. Basically, hey, if you missed the big Bitcoin, here's the Bitcoin on Base, and if Base explodes, obviously, there's your exposure. Gas Station, what's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, it was funny. This Litecoin conversation, like I feel like I slipped into a time warp, like 5 years ago or something. It was funny. Like anybody that's done like ASIC mining or whatever, it's probably about 5 years ago, man. I had a bunch of Litecoin, and I had like 7. I think they're Antminer S9s, if I recall. But yeah, I was mining Litecoin in my basement. I had like 7 of them down there. And anybody that knows, like, they're so noisy and hot. Like, I had the exhaust from all of them like pumping into my ductwork, so I was like heating my house in the winter with all these Antminers. It was just funny, man. Yeah, I just like the last couple of days I've been hearing LTC like popping up here and there. I'm like, what? Like, what is going on with this? So, anyways, yeah, it was just interesting. Like I said, it felt like a time warp a little bit.
Gas, Genu, if you guys want to pool my mining facility and you want to diversify Gas Station Inu's utility, let me know. If you guys wanted to, you could.
Yeah. We can talk about it. It's funny. I'm like looking back. I mean, I feel like I spent more on electricity than
Someone here on Crypto Breakfast Club will be a future miner. There will be a pair of people here. I can't give the alpha away on that, but
yeah.
We have a facility, and that's the thing is we own our facilities. It's not, we have lots of machines. I'm not shilling, but I'm just telling you, like, that's a great way. If you want to get into Litecoin now for the future or even Bitcoin, it's still early enough. Machine costs are, it's not even just the cost. It's like if you have the allocations, and we have the allocations with Ant Alpha and Bitmain. So just, yeah, I mean, I'm not shilling myself, but I encourage you to get into mining if you have the ability to. And if you need a better way, you know, where the barrier of entry and the cost is lower, then get in. That's how I got my start, Genu, is on Litecoin. That's how I got my start in DeFi. So that's why it's near and dear. And when I heard that it was going to be back up in the news, I was excited because it really was the answer to the shortcomings of Bitcoin in the beginning, right? So it's making a huge comeback.
Yeah, it's really cool to it's nostalgic for me as well. Like I said, it was the first thing I started mining, you know, in my basement, and it was fun, you know. Like I don't think I cracked a few blocks solo, and then I just went to like Nice Hash or whatever, and was just pool mining it. But it was just fun, man. I kind of miss it. But yeah, let's talk. I'd be interested.
Yeah, I want to hear from Bull Season down there in Ambidextrous. They're new here. One thing I've got pulled up on the live stream right now is just the market cap and volume of the meme coin sector the last 30 days. Take a look at that. If you're watching live, and even if you're not, go over to CoinMarketCap. Look at the market cap and volume of meme coins the last 30 days, just overall. It's pretty insane when you take a look at it. And if you zoom out into the last year, you know, just look at where we've gone from September 6th to now. September 6th, our market cap was right just under 35 billion. Now we're nearing 60 billion. Think about that in a very short amount of time. That's pretty wild, and that's market cap. So there's a lot to like about what's going on with meme coins right now. Bull Season, what's going on, man? What's your take on meme coin market right now?
Yo, what's up, guys? Finally letting me speak since I've been here listening to you all. So, yeah, it's great to be on the Crypto Breakfast Club again. I think this is like the third time I've been here. Before my account was suspended, at least I got it back. At least. So, yeah, about the meme coin space. From what some people have told me, though, I don't know if we're talking about per blockchain or something like that, but I think the meme coin space is currently responsible for most of the onboarding to crypto. Like if you check it out, both on Base, on Solana, on Ethereum, I'm sure many people have onboarded to crypto through Nero. Yeah, like I think since April, OKX has not listed any meme coin. That's what they said, right? And Nero was like the first since April to get listed on OKX spots. And I'm sure many people have been onboarded to crypto just by that news, because I'm sure Nero is a news even outside crypto. So about the meme coin space, yeah, it's done a lot, bringing in volume to different blockchains, Solana, Ethereum, Base. And also, meme coins have started to like bring a kind of new culture to the space. I'm sure like a few years ago, I think everything was based on the dev, the main team, what the core team is doing. But like right now, if let's say a meme coin has a good narrative, a good meme, and let's say the dev rugs, right? Takes his money out, the community definitely will come together and send it to millions. I mean, Nero is a community takeover, and it's almost at $1 billion market cap. And I'm sure like that's like a very great accomplishment that the crypto space has had to actually bring people that have actual understanding of what culture is, of what real community is. I mean, if a community can send a token just by coming together to almost $1 billion market cap, I think that this circle, the bull one that's coming, it's definitely going to be way more. So I don't know if I'm able to reference to some meme coins just to be sure.
Yeah, I mean, we keep the shills to a minimum. Are they large caps? Are they like shit that just came out yesterday, or what do you got?
Oh, it's not something that just came out yesterday. So it's actually a utility project. It's on Base Network. Yeah, on Base Network.
Yeah.
So
What do you got?
It's okay. So the name is Base Ono. So it's a meme. Yeah, it has like a meme narrative, but the dev is actually like an actual developer. So apart from making it just about a meme, I think the first week it hit like $1 million market cap like a few months ago, and since then they have been building bots. Yes, a utility bot for Uniswap. Yeah. So I think as of the last 2 updates, it was the fastest microbyte bot that you could ever find. So I don't know. Let me just read out the last. I think the last update that we had. Yeah, there was a last update. So so the basic utility of the bot is a buy and sell bot, a microbuy bot, and a volume bot, which can be used on Uniswap V1, V2 and V3 for yeah, I don't think it's only Base, but I'm sure it's Base and Ethereum. So yeah, the main project, the aim of the project is to actually get the attention of both holders and builders, like developers. So most projects, right, do take the attention to people to only buy, but we're also giving the attention to the.
I think we lost you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, real quick, what's the project again?
Based Ono. Okay, I think I should pin it.
Well, just how do you spell it? How do you spell it? Base Ono, O-N-O?
Oh no, okay, let me just spin it out. That would be better.
I think you should just DM me and we'll go from there. Because it's sounding like a lot of information I want, you know?
It was a soft shell and now it's a hard shell.
Yeah, I just wanted to look at the chart. Is number going up? That's all I mean, is number going up?
Yeah, definitely. I think since we started getting users on the bots, from mostly base ecosystem be using the bot because the bot essentially sends a token to I think top 5 on Dex Screener.
Okay. How do you spell it? How do you spell it? Just spell it.
Base as in BASED. Then Ono, that's OHNO. Yeah.
OHNO. So it's 2 words. So it's literally called Oh No.
Yeah.
4 months. It's deployed 4 months ago. 130K market cap.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm looking at it. I got to pull it up on the live stream. It says 4.17 million holders.
Yeah. What? It did some airdrops. Come again.
The volume's at 6K.
Boston?
It's been around since June 6th. I mean, the volume's pretty low. I'll look at it. I'll take a look at it. I'm gonna just follow their Twitter and you never shy away from, there's no harm in looking at it. Would you just look at it? 390 followers on their X. Okay. We'll take a look at it, man. I want to keep it moving, though. I want to keep it moving around the room here. Ambidextrous, what's up, bro?
Chilling, man. Good morning. What's up, everybody? When it comes to meme coins, I missed the boat, this recent boat, and I call it the recent boat because meme coins have been around for a minute. My history with them started off with Don't Buy Meme. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Don't Buy Meme, the pineapples, the NFTs, anything like that. That was back in 2020, and I got into that pretty heavy. And that was to me, one of the most original OG meme coins. Literally says, "Don't buy me. We have no utility." But they had NFTs that earned a sub token, and those NFTs sold upwards of $100,000. Some of them. There were editions of between maybe a 10, a 20, 100, and some of those editions of 10 were going for 20, 50K, something like that. So that was my experience with meme coins originally. I watched them evolve over the years, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is just going to be the flavor of the week, like you mentioned before. And I've missed the boat recently. I've gotten to a lot of the political plays. I think those are pretty cool, but meme coins are here to stay. In fact, like they've evolved heavily over the last 4 years, and they've created their own lane for themselves. And we all know that. It's pretty obvious. But it's not like you can group them into every other sector here. I mean, they've really created their own lane, and they're still continuing to evolve. I mean, now you've got meme coins with utility. You've got these big communities socially, networking wise. They're monsters. So that's just my opinion on meme coins in general. And when it comes to Litecoin, holy shit, Larry, you're hilarious, man. Fucking hilarious. Like back then, even before meme coins, like you used to see BTC ETH and LTC. Now you see BTC and ETH. You had LTC that fall off the map for some reason. I would love to see it come back 100%. I remember that used to be like the third child, you know, it was BTC ETH and then little bastard there, little LTC. It's never moved, like past $100 since like 2016. I'm like, what the hell, man? You got this. Go for it.
It's going to, and you know the crazy part about it, you give all of these fucking tokens away for free. You remember even Bitcoin, you do a survey. If you're around long enough, like they used to give away Bitcoin for doing a survey. They gave away Tron. That's how Tron got its start. And Litecoin too, for a while just to get adaptation, And for me, I just thought, oh wow, this shit's like 30 cents or $3. How could that be, And for me, that was enough, to get me started. That's how I cut my teeth. So yeah, I mean, it's nostalgic, but I'm happy that like it never did anything wrong. It just didn't have the exposure or the gravitas that a lot of the other proof of work mining, assets had. So
yeah, I mean, like you said, it never did anything wrong. It just plateaued and then just faded out. And I never knew why.
Just so we're aware, it did set an all-time high in 2021. May 9th, 2021, it set an all-time high at $413. So, I mean, it's sitting there at $70. I mean, the reason why I opened up a pretty large position, I don't see a lot of downside. And I think without ETFs, it will naturally go up with the rest of the market like it did in 2021. But now if ETFs come in, and then obviously Larry's talking about even more utility, obviously it's proof of work, it's an OG. I just don't see a lot of downside,
No, I agree with you. That's why I said, like, it not going past $100. It did have this nice run. I remember that. I was like, oh man, that's great, because I actually owned LTC at that point, so I made some money off it. But then it went back to its previous levels and never had anything. And I never had anything against LTC getting news on it because nobody else is really talking about it. So I would say that's pretty dope, man.
They call it the vanilla flavor token of POWs. It's the vanilla of proof of work. Always around, a little bit sweet, never went below it. I mean, it still made most people that were involved with Litecoin, they still have a position, they have money. But what I want to tell you is 1,000% increase of online miners that converted back to Litecoin, to mining Litecoin on their POW miner, proof of works. All those basics.
Give me Litecoin meme coins. I want Litecoin meme coins.
It's going to... Hey, Zach, that's what I'm waiting for.
They're going to be light memes, though.
Maybe we'll have fun on Litecoin.
I told you there's an LTC or LRC20 that's possibly going to be coming out.
Is the light bulb going to be the mascot of the Litecoin? Dude, light bulb. Light bulb meme coin, just light bulb.
No, probably like the Millennium Falcon,
Bro, somebody got to make the light bulb token as soon as they can, and that's the mascot of the Litecoin blockchain. It's just, hey, I'm a light bulb. You need me. You want to be able to see shit? You need me. I'm a light bulb.
Do you think the influx of stakers, Larry, is mainly because of like a lot of people going proof of stake rather than proof of work?
Well, there's lots of pools, but like even the back end of these pools can't be supported without the ASICs going online. So when I saw 1,000% after that, when I dropped the news here, that's how I really verified it. I'm in a consensus with a bunch of other miners, and we knew it was coming. But then when I saw 1,000% increase in pools, all these ASICs converting to back to Litecoin, I knew. I was like, damn, and the cool thing about it is what's really good for the industry is like, okay, S19s and S21s still mostly for Bitcoin, right? But we have a lot of these older machines that are not good enough to do Bitcoin anymore for energy costs or whatever, but they are efficient enough to do Litecoin. And that's the other thing too. If you want to cut your teeth on something that's cheaper to get into, if you want to use physical hardware, Litecoin's a good way to do, and you can pick up a lot of surplus older machines and get started that way. And Litecoin is profitable. So I'm not giving you any advice, but I am giving you advice, since that's not, speculative advice. That is, buy something, mine, and get it earned, and then you can sleep at night. You're not anyone's exit liquidity, and you're not making anyone exit. Right. That's why I like.
I did a video with Mike from EOS USA, and I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he has a huge facility, a mining facility, and he's one of our boys. I've known him for years. We did 2 videos with him. Actually.
We're all kind of in a small community. BTOG, HashCow, and Anti-Alpha and Bitmain. Everyone knows each other in mining, good and bad, right? But yeah, they have a class set up and good guys too, man. That's what I like about mining. You will find that most miners get along well with each other or try to help each other. Like if we're missing a miner, or you need help or support in figuring out heating or cooling, or all of those logistical or pooling issues, they try to come together and help. So that's what I can say about mining. It's a good thing.
Hey guys, we do have some.
Sorry.
We do have some people requesting, and I don't want to like force people down, but if you do want to drop down for a few, if you've already spoke or whatever, and we have some sponsors up here too. We'll try to get everybody. We'll try to rotate it a little bit. But let's see here.
Hey, brother. I got a work meeting in 10 minutes. You can kick me down. I appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate you, man. That is Gene. You guys, make sure you guys give them a follow too. They've been a sponsor with us last week. They're coming back next week. Give them a follow. Hop in their TG. Show them some love. We'll create a spot here for a few people here. Boppy's been waiting down there for a little while. Boppy, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How y'all doing today?
Doing great, man.
Yeah, so I wanted to go over the Memecoin, where I feel like we're in a period of time where Memecoins, we will have multiple Memecoins at pretty much tens of billions and 20s of billions. Why? Because you have to look back, like from the last bull run. What was the meta at that time? The meta was probably the metaverse. We had multiple metaverse coins. We had Sandbugs. We had, was it Manor? I know we had multiple like meme coins at a high mad cap, at multiple metaverse meme coins. But now we're at a scale. We're at a different scale because meme coins in general, they're way more popular than metaverse. So think about the metaverse. During the last bull run, the metaverse was probably the meta at that time, but on a larger scale. Why? Because a lot of people right now, a lot of people are sidelined from the last bull run. A lot of people were sidelined. Like, damn, my homie made a lot of money from Doge. I never actually took advantage of that. My homie made a lot of money from shit. Because I remember an old lady. I remember I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and then he told me like he told his grandma to put 1,000 in shit last bull run, and she had over like 250,000. So it's gonna be a lot of people who felt like, damn, I got sidelined the last bull run. I have to take advantage of, a meme coins right now. And damn, I missed out on Doge. I missed out on shit. I gotta, take advantage. And they probably just sitting back right now. They're waiting on a Bitcoin near all-time high, or they're waiting on a Doge making because right now a lot of people not really talking about Doge that much on like what I mean like on like mainstream media. Like a lot of people not really talking about Doge. So a lot of people, a lot of normies in general, they sitting back right now just waiting on, you talk about Doge going up about 100% in one day, and then we'll see a large amount of liquidity into the meme coin market. Once Doge goes to like 100% in a day, then a lot of people will we could see like a 10 billion in liquidity in a single day for meme coins in general.
Yeah, man, I agree with you, man. I do think, meme coins have been leading the way. I mean, since April of 2023, when Pepe kind of burst on the scene, and there was a whole, aura about that. I mean, you had that Bob ETH token. I crushed it on that. There was a few there, like in the middle of the bear market, and then since that time, since that time period, we have been in a meme coin run. I mean, that's where retail money's going. I think it'll start back with Doge and SHIB because those are the household names and new people coming in. They won't even know how to get, Moo the Bull or whatever, right? I mean, they're not going to come in and be like, oh yeah, here's light bulb Inu or whatever. They're going to have to start at square one. They're going to have to go to Dogecoin and download Robinhood and find SHIB, and yeah, I remember this, and yeah, my buddy made a bunch of money on this, and yeah. And then we get them in the game, and then all of a sudden they find Pepe, and they find Brett, and they find Dog with Hat, and they just go down the line. I mean, yeah, I mean, we're still waiting for that moment. So to see how much volume and how much money is floating around in meme coins right now without, you know, all of the new people coming in, it's exciting, man. I'm really curious to see if NFTs will make a major comeback. And I'm not saying NFTs with utility. I mean NFTs like from the meme coin standpoint. Or if that capital this go around stays within meme coins. Because a lot of that NFT money is in meme coins right now. A lot of that NFT money is in meme coins. And I know Larry was talking about Ape Fest, and obviously there's some things happening there, but there was so much money floating around in NFTs. I'm curious to see what happens with that. I mean, nobody really knows. We'll see. But it's exciting, man, for sure. Meme coins aren't going anywhere. And I feel like if you completely ignore them, you're doing yourself a huge disservice if you're an active investor in crypto. 100%, bro. 100%. Let me get up to paid, and let me get down to Lucky Boy after that, and then Ambidextrous. I see your hand up there. We're trying to bring up some new speakers too. So let's go paid, and then we'll go to Lucky's down there with his hand up as well. Go ahead, paid.
Yo, real quick, guys, if you haven't, like, share, or the whole bullshit, stuff you guys say. But listen, we have Paul Dog down there. I want to get to the stage at some point. Paul Chain mentioned them yesterday. They're one of the first meme coins on Paul Chain. And, since Paul Chain is going to be doing a longer term partnership with us, and they kept mentioning Paul Dog, I kind of want to see what's going on with Paul Dog. They are launched on, it looks like, they tagged us in the post on the bottom, actually. It looks like about 8 chains right now they're on. So I definitely want to get them up in their standpoint, because they are one of the first, projects on, over like 6 chains with one liquidity pool. So I'd love to see what's going on with them. Not for them to hard show or anything, unless they want to get sponsorship, but you know what I'm saying. I just want to hear from them, because they are one of the first on Paul Chain.
Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, we'll get him up. Lucky Boy, what's going on, man? What do you got for us?
Yo, brother, thank you for having me up on this page. I hope everyone can hear me clear.
Got you, bro.
Okay, brother. Man, yeah, it's quite a great space here, but yeah, I'm here to give you all the trigger. But yeah, first of all, I'm not a preacher, but I'm here with the trigger. And yeah, what are we talking about? I've been rocked in this space for a long time, man. I've been fucking rocked. Yeah.
Bro, real quick, you're not following any of the hosts, man. How'd you find us?
The fuck?
Okay. I'm gonna give all the hosts and everyone on the speaker a follow.
Yeah, man. Share the room too, bro. Share the room too. Oh, he did share the room.
Oh, okay, share the room. And then you also, the rule also is you have to follow every single person in the room, and then you speak. So when you're done doing that, come back up and let me
Nah, chill. Let it. Go ahead, Lucky.
Okay. Thank you, brother, man. After my speech, I'm gonna give everybody a follow. And yeah, we are all here to grow. Just like I was saying, man, I've been robbed too many times on this page, but yeah, it's time to believe in something. That was a project, man. Yeah, back then, a few months ago, he hit me up. He was like, bro, come check us out. Go buy some of this token, hold, and yeah, we are going to somewhere. Man, I ignore this shit. But yeah, someday I hear on Destiny and I see this token going parabolic. I was like, what the fuck? What have I done with my fucking damn life? Man, I just have to go back, man. Hitting the 3G. And some of the token, and yet since then it has been going parabolic. I sold all my fucking tokens, everything I have, and I went all in. I'm here to tell you, what am I talking about? That's the great doggy. So if you don't have doggy in your portfolio and you're hoping for that, millions, you're hoping for that Lambo in this burrow, man, you need some doggy. You need some doggy. You need some fucking doggy. So either doggy or you get dog. So go check
Jeez.
out on Sol. Man,
Jeez.
it's the fucking.
All right, bro.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta say, forget the token. I'm gonna hire you just to be my fucking. You're gonna answer all my DM for me from now on.
I want him to make the intro for the Crypto Breakfast Club, bro.
I'm down. Yeah, great. Yeah, fuck, I don't know what you're trying to sell just now, but just make our intro.
I don't know what you're listening to, but you better be listening to the Crypto Breakfast Club. Let's go.
Fucking space. Carry your friends. Bring everyone. Come up there. Turn up the energy. This is
Let's go, bro.
The 100x looking for. The 1000x looking for. The 1 million x looking for. This fucking thing. Put a beat behind him. Fuck 1 million.
Holy shit, he sounds like Marla last night. Where do I sign up?
All right, bro.
Yo, wait, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? Yo, someone clip that for me, please. Anyone in the audience, just clip that. I do want to have that available on a
This recording should be clipped, please.
So, wait, hold on. We gotta bring up Paul Dog. Stop bringing up other people. I'm trying to get Paul Dog to the stage.
Oh shit.
Lucky, don't miss leg days though. Lucky boy. Yeah.
Don't miss
you hit the front of your profile, bro. I see you're, pushing for Doug and shit, but you can't miss leg days, bro. You gotta get in with a leg, man.
Yo.
I see that Crypto G follows you, so I guess I gotta follow you back. Because I love Crypto G. So yeah,
We know. Okay,
wait, real quick. Yo, Lucky Boy, real quick. What we're gonna have you do on the space, and then I'm gonna clip it right now when we do it. Do your whole intro for the Crypto Breakfast Club, and then maybe we'll give you some coyote token or something. We'll figure it out. But right now, if you can,
I'll give it to him.
All right, so right now we're gonna do you're gonna be super hype about the Crypto Breakfast Club, and I'm gonna clip it right now. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, it's a great space on here. What space are we talking about? It's the great breakfast crypto fucking breakfast club. And yeah, if you're here and you don't know about the crypto breakfast club, man, get the fuck out of that. Each and every day you wake up, make sure you tune in into crypto breakfast club, because wow, this is where the fucking damn 100x looking for X, the 1000x, the 500x. The 1 million x looking for is here on the crypto. Man, big shout out to everyone. And thank you all for having me up on this list. This is your boy, Boy.
Hey, yo, you know what's funny? Yo, get this guy, one of our official spokespeople. Anytime we seal a sponsorship, I want him to be the guy to say congratulations to the project or company. After we seal a deal, because that is epic.
I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. Hey, I know we got to get Paw Dog up here. I want to get Paw Dog up here. So if one person could drop down, that'd be cool. I want to get them up there because I did want to bring up Caspi, and I'm hoping Caspi comes tomorrow to our Caspa space because Caspi fits right into that. And if you are a meme coin up here, I see Dougie. I'm going to get to Dougie here in just a minute. If you are a meme coin, just keep in mind how we do things here. You can't shill your token. We do offer very, very reasonable daily sponsorship packages, though. And then we also get your message out all over X and bring you in here. But we're kind of talking about the macro meme coin the macro and the meme coin market. So, Dougie, want to hear from you, man. What's up?
Hey, Zach. What's up? Hey, XBO and Zach from Subway. Larry, what's good? And yeah, man, we're lucky to have Lucky Boy. That man is always so freaking hype, and he just brings energy to the room. So,
he's with y'all?
What was that?
He's with y'all?
Yeah, man, he's a community member of Dougie, and the dude rocks it hard, man. So we're just glad to have this support and just constantly with the shills and jumping into spaces and hyping us up. Man. Shout that out.
Was that God? What the hell just happened?
That was Larry Jesus.
Larry Jesus? Nice.
Larry. Go ahead, Dougie. My bad. No, I was just saying, man, it's dope to have Lucky Boy, man. He's one of the hypest people that shows up in the spaces and gives that a great introduction. But Zach, I just heard you, man. I saw the major meme coin mega space, and always jumping in when it's meme coins. We're a meme coin, but you said no show, so I respect the space rules. Obviously, retweeted and commented and posted the community. That's just simple etiquette when you're entering spaces. But I'm gonna hit your DM, man. Maybe we do something and sponsor a space. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, bro, 100%. Yeah, and obviously, we got a bunch of people already up here, like Azumi's with us for a month, or Ethereum's with us for a month. Bitcoin on Base down there, they were coming in for a while. Yeah, man, we're really trying to grow something special, but we're doing these spaces 2 hours every single day, Monday through Friday. And myself, Zach, paid, like, we're putting the work in, so it's a very, very reasonable rate. I mean, I think you'll definitely be okay with it, and we get the ball rolling with that and see if you like it, and then obviously, yeah, dude, this is what it's all about, bringing people together. We cover meme coins, but we cover everything, man. We really do hit on everything. Just the other day, like ApeCoin, we were talking about ApeCoin on October 11th before that thing went up 120%. Larry was going out there to Ape Fest. We got people all over the place at different events and things like that. So we're kind of a catch-all space. So we're not just like the meme coin space. So I think that's where people like come in and they're like, oh, it's just like, we cover meme coins, but we cover it all. So.
No, it's definitely a good space, man. And honestly, I've been following you pretty much since your start, Zach. So, respect everything you've done, respect the growth. And yeah, dude, it's been an awesome journey, and to watch your platform grow for sure.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, everybody in the space that's been here throughout the bear market, it's like everybody, I think, deserves a pat on the back. So, I mean, all these people in this room, I mean, all the people on the live stream right now, almost 800 people on YouTube and X across those platforms, like these people who come in here every single day, that's what it takes. That's the only way to get ahead in anything you do, right? I mean, so, and crypto's no different, and so I love it, man. I love the space. And guys, give Dougie a follow, check him out, and hopefully we can hear even more about them in the future. But yeah, definitely show them some love. Hop in their TG, see what they got cooking. Let's go down to Caspi. Hopefully you guys are coming tomorrow to the Caspa Mega Space. That's going to be sponsored tomorrow by one of the top meme coins in the Caspa ecosystem. Dag Night Dog going to sponsor our big Caspa Mega Space tomorrow, but I see Caspi here. You guys are also building over there. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, everyone? How's it going? I just want to give a shout out to everyone here. It's my first time on the Crypto Breakfast Club, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's so awesome. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I just wanted to take my 2 cents on the story here, just say hello to everyone. I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, I'm really enjoying it. And you guys are awesome. And I want to give a big shout out to the communities, man, in this space, because without the communities, it wouldn't be nothing, man. I'm just so impressed. I mean, our token launched almost 40 days ago, right? Like 39 days ago. And I'm just so impressed with these communities, man. I never expected it to get so much traction. And these guys are so involved. I mean, I literally don't know when these guys are sleeping. I'm getting DMs 24/7. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, just a huge shout out to the communities, man, because these guys are awesome.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of meme coins doing some great things on Caspa right now, kind of under the radar, man, and that's what I like. Not a lot of people really know about it yet. Whenever it's like difficult to get into something, you find it underground and before everybody else. I mean, that's like position A, right, in the meme coin market. So yeah, we're gonna have our second. We did a big Caspa space, not about KRC20 because it wasn't even out yet or whatever. It wasn't even ready to roll. But we're going to do this one tomorrow. So we're pretty pumped about that. Hopefully you guys come back. And guys, check out check out Caspi, guys. Make sure you give them a follow. Hop in their TG too and show them some love. Matt, what's going on, bro?
Good morning, everyone. Pretty entertaining again today. But I just wanted to hop in real quick. You said the meme coin space, right? How we were talking about everything. And man, I just hearing some of the comments, was that God from Paid, dude, coming in when I was halfway sipping through my coffee And Larry's like, I'm dropping down. Dude, that was one of the funniest things I heard in a long time. Just the punchline did it. And I was drinking my coffee, and I just about spit it out on my screen. But speaking about meme coins, dude, I was, I got back into like full-time degenning again and cheating meme coins. And but I found this little gem called, and I'm not sure, I don't have nothing to do with this. I'm just giving you a little bit of update here. Xavier simulation on Solana. Like, I swear, this morning when I bought into it, it was at a 3.9 million market cap. It just went up to 8.4 million. They had 1.8 thousand followers on X. Right now, I just looked at it, and they have 2.5 thousand, 2,500 followers on X now. They're up like 700 followers in an hour. So this thing's exploding. I just wanted to put it out there a little bit. I'm not involved with anything. I just fill a lot of stuff, and I buy a lot of shit coins. So this coin looks like
holy shit. Holy shit. I'm just looking at it now. It's up 10,000% in the last 24 hours. Hold on. Let's look at this. $54 million in volume?
Yeah. Like, is that strange? Am I reading that right? Because
Zach, run this through your bot. What is this? 3.94K holders. They don't have an X page attached to Dex Tools.
Dude, they're up 700 Twitter followers in an hour. Like, what is going on here?
Well, I mean, those could be bot though too. I mean, you can who knows? I'm not saying that they are, but XVI. XVI. It's a Solana meme coin. It's 7.69 mil.
Xavier simulation or whatever.
Yeah. A lot of buys. I don't think it's not a honeypot.
30.94K holders. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm running it.
But I'll mute again. I just wanted to come in and say like, hey man, what's going on with this one? I wanted to shed a little light and exactly get Zach from Subway to do the thing, because I mean, I bought into it at 3.9. It was like at 8.4. It's been going up and down. I mean, it's came back down to like 3.9 at one point.
Did you get your basis out yet? Or
it's crazy.
Did you get your basis out?
No, I didn't. I was like,
you going for broke?
Thanks to the Crypto Breakfast Club, I'm up this year. I was down. Yes, anybody. I got my ass handed to me in the first half of 2024. I was probably down 20 grand in points. But thanks to the Crypto Breakfast Club, and a couple plays mentioned, I did recoup and then some. And lately, the volume with meme coins has been going absolutely insane. So I got back into meme coins full time. I mean, every day it's like $200, $300, maybe $500 or $1,000. So I'm doing it every day. Not today, just because I want to see where this coin goes. It's got me really, and the narrative, dude. The narrative, their Twitter account, it makes its own AI comments, and it's supposed to be like this AI character that's going to grow like 50 years in 100 days. So the whole narrative is different. It looks like it's kind of hitting somewhere where nobody's gone before. So, it's like Grok. It kind of reminded me of Grok. And everybody knows what Grok did this summer or last year or whenever the Grok went nuts. But I'm going to shut up because I have too much coffee so far and I'm going to start running. But that's what's up this morning.
Contract super clean. It's
Is liquidity locked, Zach?
Let me see here. Liquidity.
It says so.
Liquidity's burned.
Percent liquidity.
I don't want to chase this at. I don't want to chase this at 7.7 mil, but holy shit. It's just like one of my golden rules, man. When you find something like this, it's right at the top with this much. I mean, it's just, and then you look up tomorrow, it'll be 70 million, right? But
yeah, where are we on? 19 hours so far? Let me see the 4-hour chart. Let's do some fucking shit right now on the space. Trace. Okay, 4 hours.
There was a big dump at pretty much hour number 3 to.
Dude, when I looked at it this morning, it was trending number 18, and now it's trending 15. It looks like.
Yeah, there was like a 9-hour dump after the 2 God candles to start, and then it's just built back up since then.
Yeah, no, I would. Oh, that's a tough one. I would say, no, I'd say
real quick, the narrative on this is kind of crazy, like he was saying. They're trying to go from an 18-year-old AI simulation of a human being to 72.
I'm gonna watch it.
72 in 108 days. It's kind of interesting.
Be skeptical. The liquidity is not locked.
That's yeah.
Someone just dumped 7K. I did this with a project the other day. I never mentioned it, and they fucking rugged it pretty bad. So when it's not locked, I wouldn't put more than $20 into it, because what they're gonna do is when it hits, 10 million, and they're probably just gonna run it.
And I mean, is it worth it if you're only going to put a couple $100 or $20? I mean, like at $7 million market cap, is it even worth it at this point? Like,
no. So the risk to reward,
right?
The risk is way higher because the liquidity is not locked.
I agree.
100% of it is unlocked, so that scares me.
I agree.
Just
not financial advice, Matt, but I would take some profits, bro.
Yeah. Actually,
already did. I did what we were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I would at least get your basis. I mean, my golden rule there, like the amount you're up on. I mean, this is just me. Like, don't, whatever, right? I mean, I would get my basis plus minimum 20%. Then you're a winner. You've won the trade, bro.
I think it's going to start retracing now.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Mutasco, what's going on? Got about 15 minutes left in the space, guys. Appreciate everybody being here. Share the room if you haven't already.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna blow the whistle on two things. Okay, don't hate me for that, but I'm not the one blowing it. Two things. One on exchanges, and the second one is what Matt is just talking about. And to Zach from Subway, I've said this before you were in the space. I don't know if you actually have looked into this, but you should. There's I think it was Smart Ape that did the thread. It was a really good thread. There's a new game in town, right? I was literally 2 days ago, I was in this space, right? It works. It's almost like bad and good cholesterol, right? The good, whether you believe in the good cholesterol or not. So what I mean by that is somebody uses, and this is not new. Everybody knows this happens, right? You just have to know. And if you throw your money in and you know this, you're just taking a risk. And it could go poof, right? But there's this new game and it's hard to track. I don't know the tool that you used, Zach, from Subway, but it actually would mislead your tool. And that's how it's designed. They manipulate the hold account and they manipulate the transaction volume. These are the two key metrics. And I don't know, I mean, you have to have a more sophisticated tool to figure that out and connect the dots. Because at a glance, the tool is going to tell you, which is the misleading part, that, oh, yeah, it's all cool, it's good, it's that. But that's the point. And I'll post a thread here so everybody can go read it. I mean, it's boring, you can go read it and just educate yourself. And if you know about it, you can still take the risk. But you should know that it's a game, right? It's a new game. And it's going to get even bigger and bigger as the bull run starts, right? So remember these two things. Hold accounts. If it goes up so fast, question that. Volume, big deal. This was done on the back end behind exchanges. Now it's actually accessible. Like, all the bot trading that goes on now. Anybody can just spin up the bot, right? That used to be exclusive, but now everybody can do it. So that's number one. Number two, I posted something which is kind of more educational because everybody knows Ata Ace, right? Most people here, if you don't know him, follow him, you're going to learn a lot. But, he does DJ plays, he puts a lot of money and stuff. So I'm not doubting that he did his work. I did put the tweet, the screenshot there. Please take a moment and read it. For all the people that are buying into Memecoins or altcoins or VC backed or some cabal or whatever, I don't care. I'm just saying, just know the game. And if you understand the game, if somebody tells you, hey, we're going to go list on Binance, or we're going to go list on, you have to question that. And the questioning has to do with understanding the cost involved. If you understand the cost involved, and it's some random developers like, yeah, you know, we don't have a utility, blah, blah, blah. Bear in mind, what I'm saying is not perfect, but you have to understand the basics, right? If somebody tells you that and they're very transparent, when they start bull posting that, hey, we're going to go on Binance, we're going to go on crypto.com, we're going to go on whatever, right? The exchanges have tiers, right? And we don't know. And if you read what I posted in the comment from Arthur Hayes, he literally just put it out there, okay? He's actually challenging the exchanges to come out and dispute what he's saying. If they have the information, they can put it out there for educational, and I'm sure they're not going to do that, right? But this is more for educational purposes because at least if you know that, you can manage how you operate. Now, this is also outside of Binance just randomly listing a coin, right? They will, and they've done that before. And if they do, there's a reason behind it, and you may not even know about it, right? And you also have to understand that Binance did a report, and I think this under Richard Tang, there's a lot of things changing. It's taking time, but I think the idea of supporting CTOs or like community-based driven tokens, and they have the criteria of selecting what is actually a genuine CTO or not. I'm not part of Binance, so I'm not going to speculate on what that is. But these two things are critical because if you're throwing money around, and let's say you have a tool like what Zach from Subway is doing, I would encourage you. I'll send it to you directly, Zach from Subway. I think I tagged you on it before, just to get your take on it. And if you think that you have a tool that is sophisticated enough to at least catch that, let me know, because it's a little bit tricky. But those are the two things, guys. It's very important to pay attention to these things because just 2 days, I think yesterday, did anybody catch what Zach XBT did to the SHA Cabal token, right? It literally went up and then boom. The group came out and said, we don't have enough money to continue, blah, 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 whatever that is, right? If anybody's following that, you know what that means. So remember, I've said, the good cholesterol, right? People will boost things, and I literally was in the space. It went from 200 people to 20,000 to 50,000 people listening. I'm like, what is that? And I'm hearing them literally say that out loud. It wasn't a recorded space, so I'm not, there's no way to like share with somebody. I just happened to be there, follow somebody that pulled me in there. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. But the trick is this. People are out there to, I call it, you can call it good or bad, but whatever their intentions are, right? Bear in mind, people can do the manipulation. And what they literally said was, hey, we're just trying to get people's attention. That's it. And if we can get people's attention, we get a certain number, we have it hit the target, then we slow down on the boosting, right? It's a game people can play, and it's fine, okay? I'm not the guy to judge anybody. If the authorities get you, FBI and whatever it is, they get you, like they'll put you go in the basement somewhere forever, and then we'll enjoy the bull run. But if you're doing stuff like that, be careful, okay? Because right now, listening to us, there could be FBI bot, could be SEC bot, there could be that. Just be responsible, right? It's not criminal to be out here talking. Speech is protected. So if you're not here trying to scheme somebody or like trying to be part of some cabal or whatever, you should be fine. Okay, so I'm not saying to say you don't do this or no. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying be aware that I'm certain things that are literally manipulated, and the reason for that is if you don't buy booster in the car, that's what that means, okay? Not the car dealership, none of that. You can go blame the manufacturer. These are all tricks. But remember, guys, this is just a tip, okay? Please read the Arthur Hayes thing for all the tokens in this space. I don't care what the name of your token is. Just read the structure of how exchanges list tokens, okay? From Binance to the list to the T. Okay, and you understand how important that tweet is. Thank you.
Yep, 100% Mutasco. Yeah, it's a crazy game when it comes to exchanges and market makers for sure. And you hear different things all the time, just how how corrupt it is. I mean, you know, Zach, go ahead.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, what Tasco was talking about, deep diving into the top holders of that token, I think Matt was looking at. The top holder was pulling out, not swapping, pulling out every maybe 5 or 6 hours, like 32 SOL. So they're pulling. He's either, I can't really tell if he's providing liquidity and pulling it, but why would the top holder be pulling from the back end?
Yeah, I mean the market cap's going up a little bit. I mean, but it's you could tell it's heavily manipulated. I would just it's fine. I mean, you're just an investor in it. Like, just take profits on it and move on.
Definitely take profits, because I'll tell you right now, the top holder is taking profits.
Yeah,
he's pulling out 32, 36 SOL.
And at any point, if that liquidity's not locked, I mean,
the top holder owns $302,000 worth of it. So if he dumps that and they reg it, you're fucked.
So just win the trade.
Unlocked. Yep.
Win the trade. Hey, we got about 4 minutes left. I do want to get to Paw Dog. Paw Dog, I know you've been waiting, man. We've been trying to go all around the room. We had a great conversation with all your crew yesterday, man. It was phenomenal. But yeah, I'll give you the last few minutes here, man, before we close up the space at 11:30. Thanks again to everybody for showing up here and showing out. Keep in mind, tomorrow, major Caspa space, huge Caspa space tomorrow. KRC20 meme coins. Oh yeah, we're gonna dive into it tomorrow, so it's gonna be a great space. I'll be sharing that again, resurfacing it on my page here later today. But Paw Dog, what's up?
Hey Zach, good morning. Thank you, Pete XPO, for getting me up here. I'm just a community member. I'm not one of the lead CTO, or it's not a CTO. I'm not one of the lead developers in the coin, but I've noticed that we need to get more awareness and get more people who speak about our project. So I've offered to volunteer my time. So what Paw Dog is one of the first 3 original Polychain specifically locked coins, and what that means is that 100% of its liquidity and tokenization on Polychain itself, and you can actually buy our coin. I'm going to share something to the space. You can buy our coin from ETH, BNB, OPM, Base, Polygon, Polychain, and Arbitrum. And every single chain, wherever you purchase it from, will affect the chart. Currently, we do not have a chart because Polychain is still developing and integrating tools that would create the chart, but the only way that you can really see our chart, our total market cap, is on screener.polychain.net, and I've added a link onto that post that I shared to the Jumbotron. And it's like this is it. This is the future of crypto. It's multi-chain. And I also wanted to say, it doesn't matter what chain you're from. You can onboard your own chain or your own coin onto this Polychain for free. And if you just go to polychain.net, scroll all the way down, it has an onboard button that you click, you fill out the form, and it doesn't matter if you're a CTO or if you're actually the dev. Anybody can get their coin from any of these chains onto Polychain and become multi-blockchain tradable. So if you have any questions, let me know.
Awesome, bro. No, that's
a quick question.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've talked to. Did you guys finally get Solana going? I'm sorry if I missed that.
No, currently the Polychain, I'm not associated with them, but they are currently working on Tron and Solana. But first thing they wanted to do was get the what's it called, the delegation and verification, so people can stake coins for route Paul, and they also wanted to, most importantly, get the DEX tools online so you can actually see a chart, so you don't have to keep clicking on the token and guesstimating what the all-time high is. But our community in the GG has been posting what our all-time high is. The highest we've hit was 180K, but now we're sitting at about 130K. Of course, people are going to take profits and roll into other multi-chain coins, but it's just it. And I hope to see like more like Doggy or Ethereum on Polychain at some point. So.
Good shit. Good stuff. Yeah, man, another great space, guys. Thanks to everybody for stopping out here. Real quick, you guys know I don't shill my own stuff too much here on these spaces, but I do want to give myself or my company, I guess, a quick plug. XT Algo is my trading indicator, guys. It's something I created in August of 2023. We've got hundreds, almost thousands of people using this. It is a trading indicator that can be used for crypto, stocks, precious metals. It links in with TradingView. I walk you through how to use the product. I put together a step-by-step tutorial, half hour or so. Guys, we're running a major discount right now, 21% off all our packages. You can find the link up in my description. You can find the X page to XT Algo. The cool thing about this, you can it links in with TradingView, which a lot of us know if you've traded at all in crypto. You know, you can set your own customized alerts, anything crypto, stocks, and you can get started with the monthly package, a little over $1 a day. Okay, so I mean, we spend like what, $6 on a damn cup of coffee. People do that every single day. This can actually help you know when to get in and get out of your trades, and it's a 30-day money-back guarantee. You could try it risk-free for a month. If you don't like it, my team will fully refund you. That's how confident we are. You're going to love it. So check it out. Links up there. And guys, back tomorrow, the Caspa space, mega space for Caspa, KRC20s. It's going to be epic. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. And for everybody on YouTube and X Live, we'll see you guys. We're definitely putting out some videos here.